Hi, I'm Allison Pierce with the Fairfax County Health Department. Thanks for joining us today. Today, we are here to talk about how to make food donations this holiday season. Now, the holidays are upon us, and we're all thinking about how we can contribute to our community. But when it comes to food donations, we need to be mindful of the food that we're contributing and understand that we should be giving folks items that are nutritious and healthful, and we are contributing to the health of our community by contributing food. So to talk about this subject today, I'm joined by two experts. This is Diane Charles from the Fairfax Food Council and Annie Turner from Food for Others. And I wanted to mention that we are broadcasting from Food for Others today, which is a food pantry in Fairfax County. So thanks to both of you for joining us today. So Diane, I'd like to start with you. What is the need for food contributions in Fairfax County?
Well, access to healthy, fresh, and affordable food is very important to the growth and development of our children, as well as the disease prevention in adults. And so here in Fairfax County, although we have a very high per capita income, in Fairfax there are 57,000 people who are food insecure. And food insecure means that they lack reliable access to healthy, sufficient, affordable food. There are also 26,000 children in Fairfax who live in households that really don't have access to enough food to live healthy, active lives.
Wow, so 57,000 people in Fairfax County who are food insecure and 26,000 children. Those numbers are just daunting. So what is the need, especially around the holiday season?
Well, the holiday season, this is when our children are not in school. And many of the families and children who experience food insecurity rely on the school lunch program for their primary source of nutrition. So we need to support the community to make sure that these individuals have access to nutritious food when school is not in session.
Wow. So Annie, we are here at Food for Others talking today. What is it that you do here?
We are the largest food pantry in Fairfax County. We distribute about 1.9 million pounds of food each year to those in need that Diane just talked about. We feed on average 1,800 families per week, in addition to about 2,000 children each week through our weekend supplemental food program called the Power Pack program. We do all this with the help of the community. We have thousands of volunteers that put in over 30,000 volunteer hours. And the food drives you mentioned are crucial to what we do. About 40% of the food drive food we receive each year comes in November and December. So this conversation couldn't be more timely.
Wow. So what kinds of foods are you requesting people contribute to Food for Others?
I'm so glad you asked, because the type of food that we get is what we are able to distribute. So it's really important to educate the community members. So the types of foods that we are looking for are whole grain pastas, rices, cereal. We've got tinned meats and fish. It's important that you look for low sodium or low sugar items. We're looking for canned fruits, canned beans, and then also, as I mentioned, our Power Pack program, we use foods like these Go-Go Squeezies, fruit and veggies. These are really good for us to use. So those are the types of items. Please don't donate anything that has been opened before, or pretty much anything that you wouldn't feed your own family. We wouldn't want to distribute to our clients.
Right. You did mention that the food drives this time of year are crucial, and in general, those donations are absolutely crucial to your work. And before the broadcast, we were talking about how the volunteers here are sorting through all of the donations that you received from the Boy Scouts through their Scouting for Food initiative, which took place this past weekend. So I do want to give a shout out and a thank you to all of our scouts out there in Fairfax County who helped with that. So beyond those those drives and contributions, how can others contribute to Food for Others?
So we are open every day, Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5. Just pull up to loading dock 2. We'll have a staff member greet you, help you unload your car, and then provide you with the receipt, and then you'll be on your way. It couldn't be more easy to donate food to a food bank at this time of year.
Great. And so Diane, Annie was able to talk about the need for nutritious foods in donations and spoke about some great items that people can think about donating. What are some other tips for folks who are thinking about contributing to their food pantries?
Well, I would start with, I'd pick up on what Annie said. Be thoughtful about your donations. Think about your own family and what you'd want nutrition-wise and, what people like. And don't just get rid of the old things that are in your pantry. Also, be mindful that Fairfax County is a very diverse community. And so we have a number of different cultures. So, canned cranberries or pumpkin pie filling may not be universal, whereas rice and beans is appealing to everybody. So keep things like that in mind. And then I would suggest calling the pantry that you want to donate to ahead of time. Some pantries are able to accept fresh produce, some are not. Some, like Food for Others, is now accepting household items like diapers and maybe baby food, but some do not. So call in advance, get a little intel and information, and find out what they need right now. And that's how you can be most helpful. And then I would want to sort of add to the conversation, which is a little bit of a theme here, is let's be healthy. Let's low sodium items, low sugar, high in what's the word I'm looking for?
Fiber.
Yes, high fiber are always needed, whereas food that has expired or candy or really highly processed foods, not so much.
Right. Thank you. So again, to recap, we should call ahead or go to a food pantry's website first and find out what it is they need and what it is they accept, because different pantries will have different things. Here, if you want to learn more about Food for Others and the items they're looking for, you can go to foodforothers.org and find all of that information there. And then also too, Diane, you're with the Fairfax Food Council. Can you tell us a little bit about the work they do?
Yeah, the Fairfax Food Council is a community coalition made up of people that work in different arenas of food, including Annie with Food for Others, and really is in this community to try to help improve the food system and food policies so that we can better address those in our community who need some food assistance.
That's great. And the Food Council website is www.fairfaxcounty.gov/food-council. On that website are a lot of resources for anyone out there who's interested in making some food donations or otherwise volunteering with food pantries, including information on Food for Others. You'll also find lists of pantries, their hours. You'll find a tip sheet on that recaps everything that we spoke about today on the types of items that should be donated. And I just want to give both of you a very big thank you for the work that you are doing and that your organizations are doing. And you can't see it on camera, but all the volunteers who are here at Food for Others today are doing to combat this real issue of hunger that we have in Fairfax County. So thank you both for everything you're doing. Again, if you're interested in info on Food for Others, it's foodforothers.org. The Food Council is fairfaxcounty.gov/food-council. Thank you, everyone, for being with us today. Be sure to make those healthy food donations this holiday season and really all year long. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.